Hey guys, I got a question about cosplay and I'm gonna take this video to answer any questions. A lot of questions that I get, even from, I'm part of this anime club and I'm in charge of cosplay, and they usually ask me questions like, how do I know what I want to do, or how do I get ready for a convention? And really, I guess this can follow under rules of cosplay, really, even though there are no definite rules. But I'm gonna just take this time to make, this video about it, of what I personally think. Let me fix this. Hold on. That's a little better. You can get me. I'm sorry for my lack of appearance, really. I'm kind of just being really lazy today. I'm working, really. So, let's say you want to do a cosplay for a convention. Really, you should plan ahead of time, because really, don't be like the heroes of cosplay, that show is just full of drama, so of course they're starting very last minute and yada yada. Most cosplayers, you usually plan a good number of months ahead of time. Really, it all depends on your sewing skills, whether you can make the cosplay, what are your skills, how good are you. Money, cosplay is expensive. You have to, it depends on, what can you afford, whether you want to buy the cosplay or the materials to make your cosplay, and that goes back to sewing. And then also, really, when people say, what kind of character you think I should do? Well, the most important thing, the most important thing, I think, is whether you like that character. Because there's no point in cosplaying a character that you do not like. Cosplay, by definition, is dressing up as that character and performing. Really, you're acting as that character, or in the way that character would. Of course, you can act like yourself when you're dressed up too, but you really want to still be a character that you can relate to and that you like. There is no point in doing a character simply because you think, oh, that's the most popular, that's the most cool, because then that's just in the end, it won't be fun for you. Because at a convention, you're going to be dressed up as that character, and sometimes people come up and ask you questions like, why did you choose that character, what do you think about the series? And if you don't know anything and you're cosplaying that character, you kind of look silly, it doesn't look good. So, for example, I did my Naruto cosplay because I like Naruto. Naruto was the first anime, not the first manga, but the first anime that I ever watched, and I got really attached to his character, and he's a fun character to act. He's very close to my personality, he's bubbly, he's energetic, and I have fun playing him, and I was able to afford him. I was able to buy the wig, I made his Shippuden cosplay, I ended up buying his Genin cosplay because my sewing skills are not that great, really. So really, some cosplay rules, really when it comes down to it, you have to make sure that you're going to be dedicated to it. Because of course you can do lazy cosplay, but really you don't look good. You're probably going to get a lot of hate from people that are really serious about it, that take this artistically. If you're doing it just in the end, all that matters is you're doing this for fun. Cosplay is meant to be fun. It doesn't matter how perfect it is, because in the end, there's always going to be that one jerk, that one person in the whole entire world that thinks your cosplay is not perfect. Even though you might have the best badass cosplay ever, there's always going to be that one person. And when you're choosing cosplays, you really have to think about it. It's not a random, I'm going to do this, because it's money, really. And, you gotta put thought into it, because maybe this is just me, but I view it as an art form, and it is fun, but it does take time, You gotta really put the time into it. So that's why if you're gonna go to a convention, really think about what you can afford, if you can make it, and whether you really like that character. And also some other things that come into play. I never really thought of this too much, but then also the weather. I was thinking about really doing a Grell cosplay, and then I was thinking, I don't know if I can do that right now, because the weather would not be when you go to a convention, you really need to think about the weather, where you're going to be inside a lot, where there's air conditioning, and then you'll most likely be fine in almost anything that you wear. But outside, if you're going to be outside a lot, that depends. I will not wear a Naruto cosplay outside in the winter, unless I'm doing his winter outfit with the cloak, but I would not do that. Or, One Piece. I could not do Luffy in, this winter weather. Right now it is snowing. It is snowing. Yes. Oh my god, you can see, my hair is horrible. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, when it comes to cosplay, you really gotta take things into consideration. So when people ask me what kind of characters I should do, what I want to do, you really have to think about what you like. And some people also take in consideration whether it's going to be aesthetically pleasing to their body type, whether they look like the character. Some ways, I really think you should not care too much about how you look like the character, because if you get too focused on that, then it ends up becoming too serious and it's not fun anymore. But at the same time, for your body shape, you might want to think. Example, I have no problem accepting this. I am a larger cosplayer. There are some things that I would not be able to pull off. I can't do Sailor Moon. I mean, I would never do it, but if I could, I probably still wouldn't. Anyway, and there's no problem. And when it comes to body types, really, a larger person can do the exact same cosplay that a skinny person do. They might just have to make a few changes. If I was gonna do, for my Naruto cosplay, my Shippuden, my shirt, even though it's supposed to end, strictly at his waist, I make the jacket longer because my largest section is my stomach. Really, it is. And so if it cuts off there, it's not going to look pleasing, especially since his outfit's such a bright orange. Orange that causes attention and focus to that certain area. So I have to, and because I'm tall, I have to, instead of his capri-like pants, I usually make my pants longer. Because you have to sometimes change. You sometimes have to sacrifice details to make sure it's aesthetically pleasing to you. For example, Antiquity Dreams from Koi Cosplay, I'll put the description down below. Antiquity Dreams from Koi Cosplay, she was talking about her Sasuke outfit. Her Sasuke Shippuden outfit, his drape in the manga and anime, it's a purple kind of color. She changes it to black because black suits her best. Sometimes you have to give up those things. Or the way his Shippuden outfit, instead of the jacket with the zipper and it kind of goes like this, she has more like that kimono kind of look. Really, it all depends on, because there are different versions of everything, and in the end you have to sacrifice some things to make sure it looks good on you, because there's no point in doing cosplay and being perfect if it does not look good on you. You want to look good. Cosplay is just the same thing as regular clothing. Just how you want your everyday regular clothing to look good, you want your cosplay to look good. A couple more tips. I could do more in-depth videos if you guys want, but right now, hold on. But right now I'm just going really quickly. Example of makeup. Wear makeup. I know sometimes it can depend on different, the character. For example, I know someone that's doing Thorin from The Hobbit, and because Thorin has a very gruffy look, she does not put foundation on. That's fine. But most characters, anime, manga characters, their skin is perfect. And so I'm not talking just to girls. I'm also talking to guys. Guys, you guys need to wear foundation and concealer. Get rid of those dark circles from spending all night working on the cosplay. Because anime characters do not have dark circles. Except L. But he can work it. He's good at that. So yes. Wear foundation, even if it's very light foundation, concealer, and powder. Even if the basic of the basic, that is basic. You will look better, because if you're at a convention, I can't guarantee it, but you will be asked for pictures. And, you want to look good in those pictures. And also, if you're doing a photo shoot, it will look good. You'll look more professional, and you'll look good. That's really important. Again, I'm not telling you to be perfect, but you want to make sure you look good. Because if you spend time and effort and money into the cosplay, you want to make sure you're the best that you can be. Because you want to be the very best that no one ever was. I'm not going to attempt that again. I'm horrible at singing. I'm sorry. So I think that's all. Really, you gotta just, in the end, I don't care how many, douches over the internet say, oh, cosplay is so serious business. For some people, yes, but it doesn't matter, because in the end, cosplay is for fun. There's no point in doing cosplay if you're not having fun. Really. Oh my god, it's still snowing. So I think that's all for now, really. I mean, unless you have any other questions, please comment, down below. Or, private message me if you want. If, you're gonna do, I don't know, whatever. So, subscribe, comment, all that other stuff. I'll probably do some more in-depth videos if you guys want. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.